Alright, lovely people, good evening, whoever is watching the show right about now. This is tourism in Uganda, and of course today I'm basically sitting in for Leona, who happened not to be around today, so I decided to come through and of course represent the boys, the men, okay? So my boys, my men right there, feel free to be a part of today's show. Omanyi, back in the days, okay, a few months back, you know, it has been Leona, and of course I've been reporting in the field, so today I've taken it a step ahead, you know, to come through and sit in. But of course, feel welcome to the show. It's a lovely evening. Welcome back from the churches, those who happen to be in the church, like me, and of course, hope everything is moving on so smooth and cool. So today, we are going to be talking. We are going to be taking a journey in the event that is called or named as the Miss Tourism event, basically. So we are going to be taking a journey to Manye Biavawa, who initiated the event, and of course, you know, what are some of the advantages of the event basically to the girls, because we see girls are participating more, and of course today we are going to know the reasons as to why men or boys are not a part of this particular event, okay? To be having them here, but hey, just keep yours good on BTS. As you can see, I'm representing with a lady looking good in blue, okay? I won't talk about the sitting, you know, position, because I think those are some of the things that are taught to them when they happen to be in the boot camp, okay? So, madam, I would like you to just say briefly hi before we introduce you with your titles, okay? Just say hi, basically hi. Yeah.
Wait, hi everyone. So should I say my names or you will say?
Yeah, you say names just.
Okay, so I'm Zakia Lucky, and I'm the Assistant Project Coordinator at Miss Tourism Uganda.
Our deal was just to say the names. Hi people, you know.
Just in case you don't mess them up.
okay, it's good.
Yes, I'm CEO Zach Styles. I contested in 2019, coming from Chigezi region. Happy to be here.
Happy to be here. And I'm happy to, you know, share a set with you. Okay, and of course on the other flip side, I got a lady dripping in pink. Okay, but before you even say hi, I just want you to tell me what inspired the pink and the white, basically.
What inspired the pink?
Yeah,
I always want to shine bright, and pink shines brighter.
Okay,
so that inspired the pink.
Your stylist was like, yo man, you can put on pink and of course white on the, you know,
on the inside.
Okay, just say hi and of course your names.
Hello everyone, my beautiful name is Naziteroda Christine. I'm the former Miss Tourism Eastern first runner-up 2023. Yes.
Okay. Before actually we kick start of the show, you will allow me compliment, you know, a few things here. First things first, I like the light. I don't know whether it's the light that is making you look so beautiful and of course pretty in my eyes, or I should put on my glasses, but you're looking good, and of course I like the way you're making a soft seat and of course everything. So just since you're both ladies, just you know, introduce her in her full titles.
Thank you so much for the opportunity given to me to introduce the most wonderful Zakia Lucky. Well, with us today we have the most beautiful Zakia Lucky. She is the CEO Zach Styles. She is the Assistant Projects Coordinator Miss Tourism Uganda. She's also the Coordinator Miss Tourism Uganda Chigezi region. As I mentioned, she's the whole CEO. I will repeat that, CEO Zach Styles. She's also the tourism officer of Vombola, Uganda. And in case I've missed anything, I'll give her the opportunity to introduce herself more. And maybe I've forgotten something because she has a lot of titles with her.
Okay.
Yes, Ms. Zakia.
And maybe the Pioneer Let the Pearl Shine Ambassador, yeah, which is one of the campaigns that we do under Miss Tourism Uganda.
Wow. See, I'd forgotten that one. Back to you, sir.
So, Madam Zakia, I mean, you've heard it from him, all the titles, but first things first, how do you manage to, you know, be having all those titles? How do you manage to handle everything? I mean, CEO, representative of different, you know, parties right there. I mean, how do you manage to catch up all those?
It's just simple. I manage my time. When you put your things put together, managing your time. I know I have to go to my shop at this time. Miss Tourism meets me at this time. I just manage my time.
Just manage your time. I thought you, so you don't dedicate.
No.
It's all about you.
You know things in Uganda. People playing because things.
Tewesiga abantu basically.
No, sigama tewesiga. Even if you dedicate someone, it's good for a CEO if I can pass on a tip to go and check in yourself.
Okay. All right. So you've heard it from Miss Zakia right here. She was contested in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, she didn't end there the journey. She went further to engage in different activities in matters concerning Miss Tourism or tourism in Uganda. So we are having her to run the show, and of course we're going to be having a chit chat with her, Mpola, as she helps us, navigate, different corners, and of course understand,
tourism,
Uganda. Right there. So first things first, I want you to first look into the camera there, and of course you first, dissect, give us the insight, you impist a sense of epistemology, in our viewers. What is Miss Tourism, basically, for starters?
Okay, Miss Tourism is a beauty pageant which is about promoting tourism in Uganda and empowering girl child.
So when you guys wake up and be like, let's come up with this event that will be empowering, the girl child in Uganda. And before you answer that, is it basically about empowering the girl child, or it's the other things that come along with the Miss Tourism event?
I can say it's a full package. It's not just about empowering girl child, but we have males on the team which are indirectly empowered through the beauty pageant. Yes, so as Miss Tourism Uganda, how we empower girl child is we go to every region in this country, bring these girls together who come for national boot camp. We support each and every talent. It's not like we bring in only probably girls that have studied tourism, because we are promoting tourism in Uganda.
Sure.
But we welcome different girls with different dreams, different talents, nurture them and empower the girl child.
A question: how do you select those girls that come to the national level, and also what happens to those that have not come to the national level?
It's an open pageant that calls up all these girls to come. However, we have qualities that we follow during these call-ups for the pageant. There is age limit.
Age limit? Because ladies tend not to always, put out their age. You understand? Actually, you can ask one, like if they're aged, you'll be like, yo, how old are you? They'll be like, I'm old enough. So if one is young, talk about Giovanna, you can be like, yo, how old are you? And she's like, yo, I'm young enough. You understand? So how do you guys, know that this one is fit for the, event, or is not?
Like I said, there's an age limit, and we cannot stop them from hiding. But what happens when we find out? Yes.
So you've had cases where people lie to you their age, and you happen to find out later.
Our girls are good so far. We've not had anything like that anyway. Yes, but it's always an open call, regardless of what courses you do. So when we come to that particular region, we have cluster coordinators that are in those particular regions that are receiving the girls, giving them forms and all that for registration before they report in for regional boot camp.
Okay.
So when they're all gathered, their auditions, then boot camp starts.
Okay. Before we go even, we get to that point of the boot camp. You've said that you move to different regions. So for as far as I understand, this event runs, once a year.
Yeah.
So do you guys move in different regions, collecting different girls, or you be like, now we are basically concentrating on in the central region, and of course you look for girls there for that particular year? Or Mugamanti, like every year you move to central, eastern, western, and of course you gather them together, and of course make the event happen. How does it work?
We go back every year.
Every year?
Every year we go back. We go back looking for another group of girls.
So-
But we do not leave the other girls probably that contested the previous year out. That is why I'm still performing as a 2019
So
queen.
is it a collection of different
regions or it's one region per year?
Per year,
It's the
All
percentage.
regions.
All regions.
All regions.
So-
now, in 1 year, we are going to all the regions of the country. We're going to go to Chigezi, Northern Uganda, Toro,
Eastern.
then come to nationals. After nationals, perform throughout that year. Next year, we do the same thing. Go back to every region. Yeah.
So that's how it works right there. So those are some of the starting, steps. As one is, if one is there and they feel like they want to be a part of this particular,
Yeah, they go to their region.
you have to represent.
Yeah.
So I can't be a part of the, the event when I'm like, I come from the northern when I'm in central. I have to first go back in,
Northern.
then I
Contest,
Yes.
and then come to nationals. Before you come for nationals, you've gone through your region.
Okay.
Yes, and I
Wow.
think it's a nice thing because if you come, you're probably from the north and you're in the central. But at the end of it all, you're promoting tourism. So if you do not know about your region,
Okay. So having known about the steps basically, now how many years has the Miss Tourism event
Happen.
happened here in Uganda?
since 2013.
Oh, 2013.
Yeah.
Okay.
11 years so far.
Sure, I think so.
And what happens to these queens? Because since 2013, we see different queens coming up. Like from each region, you get, how many queens do you get from each region?
We get
Come
3
to the
queens
national.
from every region.
Now we see 3 queens in the past 11 years. Those are 33. I mean,
36.
Let me see.
36 by
Let me
year.
say 33
What
in
is it?
each region.
Yeah.
What happens to those queens? Do you trust them? Are they successful?
Yeah.
How has Miss Tourism helped them?
Yeah, like I said, we support all talents and empowering the girl child. It doesn't stop with a crown. So we spot these talents. If there's probably a good presenter, maybe, that BTM would want anyway, and they did not make it in the top 3, we know you because we've been there with you in bootcamp before. So that is an open opportunity that we give to you. We have groups, WhatsApp groups.
WhatsApp groups.
So we post those opportunities. There is
But they
this,
exit the groups. Abantu nga baliftinga nowadays.
but it's an open book. Kati mwenga ba BTM yula. Put it out there. We want a TV presenter. So whoever comes for it, well and good.
Oh.
If Ugandans are not, they don't want it, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's an open platform, open to all girl child. If you want the opportunity, come take it up.
Okay. All right. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, watching, you're still watching. I mean, tourism in Uganda happens every single Sunday. This hour. We always have Leona, the girl. Okay, but she has not happened to be here today for some reasons, and that's why I have sat in for her with the lady dripping in pink. A lady that loves shining like nothing.
Yeah.
But do you only shine in clothes, or you as well shine, outside? When you're not in pink.
I guess 60% of the people viewing know me.
Oh,
Yes, that's.
so they have the answer. You don't need to answer for them.
I don't need to answer for them, but I shine everywhere I go. Trust me, from school to every organization I've been to, I shine. I
Okay.
make sure I shine.
Okay, that's good. So, Zakia, by the way, you have a nice name.
Thank you.
What does Zakia mean?
Purity.
Purity.
Wow.
So
In Islam.
You're pure. You have a pure heart.
A pure heart, pure everything.
Okay.
So Queen Zakia, this is a pageant. It's called Miss Tourism Uganda. It has that aspect of the whole country in it. Miss Tourism Uganda. How does Miss Tourism Uganda help the country as a whole?
Like I said, we are a beauty pageant that promotes tourism in the country. So when we go to all these regions, as we look for the girls, we do not stop at having the event. So we highlight the cultures in that particular region. We highlight tourism sites in that particular region. And we put all these things out there. We post them on our platforms. Our girls are talking about them. and they have a lot to share. By the time they come for nationals, each girl is talking about their region. So a northerner will learn something from Chigezi, Karamojong will learn something from Ankole. So those are some of the things that we do for the country, promoting tourism. We tell the stories, we tell the cultures that we've gone to and what we've experienced there. And we do not stop there, but the overall queen, who is Miss Tourism Uganda, goes to represent the country at the international level in Malaysia. And of course, they're talking about Uganda in Malaysia.
Why?
Why?
Because I know Ugandans are fond of doing funny things when they happen to, be outside Uganda.
No, at that particular time, you're there as a representative from Uganda. That is why you see them showcasing creative wear, Uganda flag. They're greeting people in Uganda. Some of them interact with the queens and make those videos of teaching them how they greet in their local language. And also carry equipment from UTB, which has been a supportive, entity. So yeah, when we go out there, you speak Uganda, and those people also get to learn about Uganda, just like.
So you move from Uganda, as you guys are heading to Malaysia. You move in a group. So when you get there, it's
a competition, and we learn every day.
Okay.
So when you get there, you're making friends. You're teaching them about your country, and you're there because this is Miss Tourism International.
Oh.
So they are all tourism queens from
have we gotten a chance, or as Uganda, had a chance of one winning from Malaysia?
Not really.
But we're hopeful.
We had the Miss Tourism International, the Best Talent.
Best
2022, yes.
Yeah, that was Nabulia Sydney. She made it as Best in Talent. Yeah. But we have one that contested, that was in 2017, around 17. She made it as 4th runner-up.
Okay. That was a win, for Uganda, basically. So what are some of the, these disadvantages that are, you guys have, faced there in your event?
In the Miss Tourism Beauty Pageant?
Yeah.
Public expectations are too high. Queen Italian border, but these are young girls. I mean, this is a platform, so so the public should calm down.
Queen, I know Kubane sent. I mean,
sure,
yeah.
I mean, you guys, first things first, you put your events in, 5-star places in Uganda. Because I've never seen, the grand finals in any, place that is not that expensive, basically. So we who attend expect you to be having some cabulous cash right there. I mean,
that is an expectation, like I said.
Okay, public expectations, yeah.
Yeah. So all that pressure comes on to us as beauty queens.
Don't you find, I mean, those fierce tribes there in outside central region? Fierce
tribes? We've not experienced it actually. But that is what the if you want a very hospitable country, it is Uganda. And when you go to each region, you will find that. Yes.
Have you heard about? Okay, no, I won't mention the tribe.
Heard about what? Okay, but
people may feel offended. I mean,
I have gone to every region in Uganda, and I can tell you, you could probably talk about Karamoja. Karamoja has the sweetest people so far. Go to Miss Tourism, we will tell you. Karamoja is the land of vibes.
Karamoja is land of vibes.
Very happy people, but what we see is not what Karamoja is. Yes, actually we're going to have talent night in Karamoja. Now, all these people with all these stories should just come and attend.
Are boys allowed there?
Yeah, it's an open event for all sexes.
You're asking boys to attend?
Yeah, I mean, I have to represent my boys. There is a way, actually, if I have, by chance, if I happen to get one of the heads to interact, with one of the heads of the tourism event, I'll, talk to them and see how they can, make boys, come into the event, because we just sit back
Tourism
and relax.
Uganda.
Yeah, something of a kind, because
this is one of the heads, so you.
So
has been hard.
Still, we are still having, Zakia, lady with a beautiful name, and of course she does not only have a beautiful name.
She's also super beautiful.
Beautiful. I don't get the super, but I just feel like Anyway,
She is.
super beautiful.
Yes.
Not beautiful, but super. So this particular episode of the show is basically dedicated to the girls that would love to be a part of the Miss Tourism event, basically, you understand? You may be there, ngozola barabinfunda nga tulaga no ku BTM different, events about Miss Tourism when they're doing their regional tours, I mean the grand finals right there, and they'll be like, yo man, just a minute, you're part of the event. So this particular episode of the show is about you who is watching, a lady or a girl. But you didn't tell us the age that you guys, stop or, end on, basically. But let all of them be watching so that they can happen to get,
It's safe to tell them it's 18 and 29.
29.
Yeah, from 18 to 29.
Okay. So you've had it, guys. 19 to 29. 18 to 29. So basically that's what's up. So just, keep us good here. So let him think. You're saying something.
Yes, I wanted to ask Queen Zakia. Someone is saying this today and they really are interested to contest. Is there any chance for someone to contest this year? Or it's already closed?
Yeah, we still have regions that have not crowned as yet. But however, we have those that have crowned already. We have Northern Uganda has crowned. Which other one has crowned? Eastern Uganda, yes. Toro has crowned already. But we have a few that have not crowned. We have Bunyoro, Karamoja hasn't crowned. West Nile, but West Nile is crowning, so it's close to late.
Buganda crowned.
Buganda has crowned already. Teso hasn't crowned. Busoga hasn't crowned. So there's still a chance, but the chance is because we're not reporting for National Boot Camp in August, so it's just a difference of a few days actually.
To only those regions that haven't crowned yet.
Yeah.
So
But if chance is gone, coming next year. We always update on our social media platforms.
So they have to basically first check you and follow you on your social media platforms.
Yeah.
To be in the know of everything you'll be talking about right there.
Yeah, to follow up.
So let's throw it. You having given us an insight on the Miss Tourism event. Let's throw it back, Katininyo, back in the days when you used to be a Miss. For starters, which region are you representing?
Chigezi.
Chigezi, located in which district?
Chigezi is a region in the southwestern Uganda. So districts are Kabale, Kisoro, Rukunjiri, Rubanda.
So you represented there,
Kanu,
where
yes.
coldness comes from.
That's
Is it where
she's
coldness
this
comes
in
from?
this
Yeah, isn't it? That's where coldness comes from. If you happen
It's not
to
where it comes from, but it's where it's most like the region is too
working
cold.
in
You'll find that.
but working in Mukampala basically.
Babagamba mpewo. Bandi bagambyako n'ebirala.
Wali
So
ebice ebirala.
let's
Simple
throw
one.
it, Katininyo, back in the days when you used to be a Miss. What are some of the things that you happened to, what were some of your achievements when you were still a Miss of
queen.
Chigezi, a queen of Chigezi? Hey, Katininyo, a queen is different from a Miss.
A queen is a miss. A miss is a queen.
The way you were like queen, okay, so what were some of the achievements?
I can start with I got quite very good skills that I've used till today.
Okay.
Communication skills, the confidence.
I like the way you sound so serious when you're speaking your Luganda. And I want to make you speak some Luganda before actually we call it a wrap on this particular,
That's okay. So I acquired skills that I've been able to use even in Zach Styles and the platform itself, because it is with Miss Tourism Uganda that I started on like one of the biggest stages to showcase my gowns. And during then I used to, go to different schools and coach still. That is part of the skills that I gained. Started making some money, judging. I used to do the tree planting project back then. Yeah.
So, just quick ones before we go into the short commercial break, Miss Tourism is affiliated to tourism basically. So, like I said, quick ones before we do the commercial break. What are some of the tourist attractions in Chigezi that you can tell people out there to go through and of course tour?
Okay, I can start with Bwindi Impenetrable National Park, which has the mountain gorillas. We have Mugahinga National Park. You will find golden monkeys there. There is the deepest lake in the country, Lake Bunyonyi. Yes, and people swim actually in that deepest lake as well. So we have caves. One of them is Nyakajira Cave, that have very good stories that can tell about our heritage back in Shigezi. And we have a very beautiful culture. We're known as the most strongest and hardworking people, and it's true.
So you're strong, eh?
Very strong.
You know what?
Look at the size.
Well, one time I was in Busoga and I was having a chit chat with one of the misses, and she was like, you know, we Busoga ladies are basically known for being home wives or home wife material, something of a kind. So Chigezi ladies are known for being strong and hardworking. Known to wife materials.
Which wife material is not hardworking or even strong? Because that is why it applies for you to become wife material.
No, that's
you really.
That's a perspective that people have.
Hold on. So I think it's now getting interested, you know. So what we're going to do, we're gonna go in for a short commercial break in Pola, we make some moolah, and you know, we come back. So as we come back, wife materials and hardworking ladies basically. But before we do the commercial break, I want to tell you about the Ginger Double Decker experience that is happening on the 10th and from the 10th to the 11th of August. And of course, this particular one, it's courtesy of Travel with Winter, and of course, it's all about Zula Africa, Tambula, Lambula. Okay, fee is 170 basically, and of course, the poster will be displaying Polampola to get more details. And of course, as you go on, Yakuamba Gamba, Double Decker Ginger experience there, right there. And of course, big shout out to a man like who? Jibuka Fashions right there, you know. Jibuka has something, you know, big coming in for you. So still on the show, Yakuamba Gamba, Polampola, what's up there? So big shout outs to you, Jibuka in the building. So short commercial break. Miss Tourism Uganda representing with the misses. We shall be right back. Okay, welcome back from that short commercial break. You're still watching Tourism in Uganda, and of course we come through every single Sunday 7 p.m. Where we just be creating awareness. I mean, you know, I'm making you know about the beauty of Uganda. Basically, that's what we do here. And of course today I've sat in for Leona, who happened not to be here today. And of course we are coming live and direct from Cafe Atu, Thoban Center, second floor. And of course they tell you that if you feel like, you know, you want to have a good meal, I mean, you know, you want to relax and of course have some good chills, Cafe Atu is the only place to be. And of course have you when it comes to different meetings, conferences. We have a conference center that hosts around 1,000 people. So just make sure if you want to have a blessed and of course safe event, what you have to do is to check out Cafe Atu, Thoban Center, second floor, Kampala Road, right there. So before we went to the short commercial break, we were talking matters of tourism. Just like we told you, we are navigating Miss Tourism event, and today we happen to have Zakia, you know, a lady that represents her name when it comes to beauty, just, you know, beautiful like her name, right there. And of course, I got, you know, the other lady dripping in pink, shining just like nothing. Okay, so Zakia, that's a great pronunciation, eh? Zakia.
Yes, Zakia.
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 To get any. So we went to the short commercial break. I mean, we talked about tourism basically, and as we are talking about different, you know, sectors of tourism, there is where you mentioned about boot camps. Pageants. But actually, if I say the difference between the pageant and the boot camp, so get on care before we dissect the boot camp.
So, boot camp is training. A pageant is a name given to an activity that you know, queens undergo through. Beauty queens
undergo through.
Yeah.
So if you be like queens are going to eat, that's a pageant.
No.
Because that's an activity.
I'm trying to look for a better
I think
example.
the one I understand pageants. It's how you have concerts where musicians come and sing. Now, queens.
The word concert is the word pageant.
Yeah.
So concert is when they tell you concert, you
Musician is
expect
going to come and
entertainment,
sing.
you expect artists, you expect entertainment generally. So when they say pageant, the first thing that comes to your mind is queens, beauty queens, catwalk, da, 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 da.
Okay, so that's what the pageant is about.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the boot camp. So you were like, we go in different regions after getting the ladies. We happen to be in the boot camp.
Yeah.
So basically, what's a boot camp and what happens in a boot camp?
So boot camp is what queens go through, more like training. We bring them together in one place and then train them before they get on stage, before they go outside there to represent the country, and before we empower them. So what we do in boot camp is training them how to talk. How do you introduce yourself? How do you, network? How are you going to promote tourism? So all this is a package. They get catwalks, classes, marketing and branding, how to introduce yourself. Because at the end of the day, you're going to go to different offices. You're going to go to the president's office. You're going to go to events where you meet different people to mingle. Are you going to be able to express yourself, introduce yourself? So those are skills passed on. How do you come, how should a queen look like?
So
How to do your makeup, put your hair right, heels, what to wear at what time.
Basically, queens have different looks from normal people.
They are spiced up a little bit.
Okay, that's interesting. So
Spiced up a little
you
bit.
personally, you get interested. You love to visit the president's office.
Yes.
We have one here on Parliamentary Avenue, just here. I can take you the Ministry of Education.
Now, this is a big platform. Where is life going to throw you? So we are preparing them for anything. Because we've already put them out there as leaders, inspirations that are going to represent the country. So if you're going to represent the country and you do not know how to introduce yourself, you do not know what to say when you get such an opportunity to meet the president or Mugambacha, you don't know how to even say your name, you don't know what to say at that point. So we take them through that training. And when life throws you at BTM TV, you know how to speak. You've already learned these skills. If life throws you to this angle of being a politician, because we have queens that have become politicians, and
Now, Queens, okay, do you get disappointments in queens who you teach things this way and then maybe they go somewhere and they're dressed in some other way that you didn't maybe teach them or didn't expect? Or your queens are 100% perfect?
I cannot call it a disappointment, because at the end of the day they have different goals and are passionate about different things. So if we train you through this, but your goal is to become maybe a fashion designer, you're going to have a fashion designer picture. I don't know the best word for it. And if one chooses to go into politics, that is who they're going to become in that sector. So the knowledge we're giving them here now, when we talk about public speaking, it applies everywhere. If we talk about marketing, what happens tomorrow when you become CEO of your own brand, you're going to apply the same knowledge. So we give them knowledge that is going to help them in life generally.
Okay, basically now boot camps are about teaching girls skills.
Nurturing a woman.
Yeah. Okay. So just still talking about matters of boot camp, I just want you to say in just a second, say a word to send a message to Queen Essie. Just in a second. Also,
Yes, Queen Esther, you are a beautiful and powerful woman, and I believe the world needs more of your intelligence, and I cannot wait to see the woman you become.
So, still Queen Essie, so, and now, you guys are like from the boot camp, you must, have, good skills there. I mean, so, do girls come up with different projects, something of a kind after they're done with their boot camps, that they carry on?
I can say we are proud of the ladies they become after boot camp. They come out so creative and hungry to face the world to make a difference. They come with those creative minds that are making projects. You know about the Rolex Festival, it's a beauty queen project.
Oh.
Yeah, and so many of them outside there. So when they come out, they have different projects that they're doing. Miss Tourism is 100% in to support all these talents. Yeah.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, Queen Zakia is in the building, just like I told you, live and direct from Kafatu, second floor, Kampala Road, Toban Center. And of course, we're having a chit chat with her, chat to Mpola. From where we started that we're on this show, keep them, you know, tourism, that event that always, you know, happens every year. Miss Tourism Uganda, basically. So, natsoka tunyonyamu mpola so ebimu kubyayogedde nga tuli mu first hour of the show bituli okumenyamenyamu. So twali twogera ku boot camp where girls happen to be skilled or nurtured, you know, different things. So basically, let's talk about projects. Have you guys happened to come up with projects, successful projects? And if yes, what are some of the projects that the boot camp girls have managed to come up with?
The boot camp girls.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, like I told you, the Rolex Festival, tree planting projects. That has been like one of the most successful. Like this, we've had queens plant trees all over the country.
Okay.
We have Let the Pearl Shine, but that is a national project, which I took on as the first queen, and apparently Queen Whitney Casimiro is the Let the Pearl Shine ambassador. It's about keeping the country clean. If you've seen beauty queens out there sensitizing and picking, that's Miss Tourism Uganda. We have First Aid, which Queen Rhoda is running herself. Yes, in the tourism industry, we get lots of challenges, especially how do we handle our guests in the country. So that is why we also have that project.
Okay.
Asking people to learn something about first aid. If you have a client or we have guests that have come to visit your region and there's, you know, small accidents, are you able to, you know, deal with them? They've come to a hotel in your region, food poisoning, but no one has knowledge about how to go about it. So we are going to lose lots of people if we do not have that knowledge. Yeah, we have also the heritage projects where we highlight foods like I told you, culture, dances, language.
Heritage,
I mean, just try to, tell the person right there. What do you mean?
Culture, heritage. These are our roots, values, norms. If I'm to talk about mine from Chigezi, now what we highlight is how are people of Chigezi, are they hospitable? What is their staple food? Are they friendly? What is their cultural outfit? What is their language? How do they greet? How can I socialize with such people? And these are important aspects that you need before you get these people, because that is the easiest way you can connect with people when you're learning a language, when you know they are friendly. It's so easy to mingle with them. It's so easy to learn. Getting to their dances, it's so easy to associate with them when you're learning a move. Yeah.
So that's what's
Does that explain heritage?
Yeah, sure. I think so.
Yeah.
You know, you've had successful projects, just like you mentioned. Basically, I've heard about the tree planting, something of a kind. Let's keep the environment clean, something of a kind.
Let the
Pearl Shine, where I had a few friends of mine talk about the cheers, winter. Guy will come right there as a body but actually I missed that particular one because I think it was more of a walk in Kampala over something of a kind.
That was the first edition. The first edition.
How many editions have you done?
We've done the second edition this year. So far we have Let the Pearl Shine
is it for the ladies only?
No way. In society, Let the Pearl Shine is relevant. So that is everyone's responsibility.
Okay.
Boy, girl, child.
So let's talk about the grand finals. From boot camp to projects. project we are enforcing. So from there we happen to be in those 5-star places where happen to be put. Yeah, I mean,
It's not only 5 stars.
5-star, but then before,
okay, you tell me a 2-star. Where you happen to put that?
you're forgetting something before grand finale, where they have it's called a talent night. I think it's where the elimination happens before we go to grand finale. And 5-star, no, I don't think she can tell us more about that.
I don't know about a 5-star in Moroto, in Karamoja itself.
I'm talking about the grand finals.
The grand finals. And
Places where I was just asking for an example where we've happened to like a 2-star, 3-star sort of a kind of ever put.
the grand finale. In 2019 we had it at Serena. I can start from there when I came into the pageant in 2000. Yes, that was a 5-star. But I will need to do more research about the previous years. I contested in 2019, so I know from then.
For the years I've known about touring the Miss Tours in Uganda, I've only seen their finals in Serena, and I think they also put something at Sheraton.
At Sheraton?
Why it was a launch, something of a kind.
Ah, the launch.
Sheraton. So you went from Sheraton.
Our last year's launch wasn't a 5-star.
Okay.
It was at Explorers Hub. Do you know Explorers? In
Hub.
Kololo. It wasn't a 5-star.
Just the area is enough. Kololo, yeah, Kololo is just enough.
An area is a mindset what people have. They are chocha but wotukayo bagaga boka no.
Kololo.
So it's not.
But still Explore Hub. Tugambe ku what? To elimination night.
Actually, we don't only actually do them in only hotels. Ezimu tuzikolera mu masomero.
Grand finals.
Yes. Tuzikolera mu masomero. Then
ekyo kyebaita okuweereza abantu. Okay, before we talk about the grand finals, just like the Miss was, saying, there's what you guys have, what they call the talent night.
Yes.
So what basically, happens in the talent night?
So in the talent night, we have all these beautiful ladies showcasing talents. And that is one of the most exciting things that we have during boot camp. 36 girls showcasing talent, doing different things, dancing, poems, speeches, comedy, magic. So you can imagine what to expect.
So you have also magicians.
You have magicians.
Dresses. It's talent. It's talent. Why not?
You have magicians in there.
No, I don't know what this year has to offer, but in the previous years, trust me,
we
had massive talents really.
So that's the end of
that is why you get to see the American Got Talent.
What was the talent?
You see now the Ugandan talents there.
Let's talk about your talent.
What was the talent?
I danced chichiga dance.
Chichiga dance. Do you mind if you sample us? Just no question.
We need this table off here.
I know
it's a powerful dance.
I know Ahala. You have a big space,
I have no problem with dancing chichiga.
So the chichiga dance one, we won't call it in Mukun.
So you stamp one foot that lifts you up and you jump higher. Does that make sense? What? No, I can't.
The way you be like, you stamp. One stamp makes a bit higher.
No, first of all, if you see how the men are standing, it's more like this. So when you stamp one foot, it's going to put you high, and this is how our hands move, like this. That's for the men. Then for the girls, you're throwing your hands up.
Later, go and Congo Kazina. It's like you're good at demonstrating,
and a very good dancer.
And a good dancer. So, we have heard that this particular talent night is going to be happening in Karamoja.
Yes.
First
on the
things
31st
first. Why Karamoja?
Karamoja is a region, it's a district.
Karamoja is a region. No, Karamoja has districts like Moroto, Potido, so it's a region, Karamoja region. Yeah. The previous year we had this in West Nile in Adjumani. So we're like, why not explore others? Because you see, it's only at the nationals where they get to see all the queens. So when we go back to these regions with all the girls, this is where a Buganda, a Muchiga, who is going to get a chance to also visit Karamoja. Tourism being promoted. So we are promoting tourism in different regions. That is why we keep, going to different.
So it's going to be the first time the talent night is happening in Karamoja, basically.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, hopefully I'll be a part of this particular one. It's open. Even men can come.
Open.
Yes, I want.
More.
Yes, I want.
It's only for contestants where we're having
only
girls
right
now.
Yeah.
But now for everything, grand finale, talent night.
Yes, I'm advocating for my boys because gender
equality.
yes, we feel like we are being left out. You understand? So now I want you to just look into the camera because you are coming at the climax of the show. So look into the camera and of course call people to come through at the grand finals and of course tell them how tickets they can get the tickets right there or it's free. Tell them the location and of course
Okay. I call all of you to come and attend the grand finale happening on the 14th of September.
Okay.
At Serena Hotel. Ordinary tickets go for 50,000. And we still have time. And you don't miss out. We still have time.
Okay.
Every day.
Okay.
Yes, and a table goes for 4 million.
Okay. So kumitwala itano funya kemere.
Gwe jangu ngolidde.
Million enyewe balinamu kumere agefuna kumere. So you'll be there? Should people expect you there?
I will be there.
You will be there, saying hi to the people Mpola Mpola.
And guess what? I will be dressing the top 10 CEOs of styles. Get to see my beautiful designs.
Okay.
Uganda is proud of you, Miss
Zakia, Miss Stylist. I know what I can jibuke. I'll turn abasobola abo. Ayambaza n'abasajja.
Uganda tugenda
tunyambazangako. Ayambaza balina sente. Ayambaza balina sente boka. So, what are your last remarks before we call it a wrap?
Yes, I would say this is a very big opportunity that I would wish every woman, young woman, takes up. It has changed most of our lives, including myself. And trust me, when you come from the streets in Uganda, your life has changed automatically. The confidence and how you go back home is very different. See you all at Serena Hotel on the 31st. See you rather on the 14th of September. See you in Karamoja on the 31st of August for the talent night. And follow our social media platforms. It's Miss Tourism Uganda PA. All of it. Follow up the updates. The ladies that we've crowned, those that we've not yet crowned will be there. What will be happening in boot camp will be there. Go through this journey with us.
Because we are not allowed. The boys are not allowed in the boot camps. Eh?
The boys are there for master classes.
So I can come through for master classes.
For a class that will be running, yes. And thank you to our sponsors and continue supporting Miss Tourism Uganda, Darling Uganda, Curious Tours and Travels, Superlove, Sam's, Crisps, and so many other products. Yeah.
Okay.
And others.
Okay. Now, Lady and Pink. Now, bari yalago shokoye kwatire. Now, kugamba abantu ebisembayo before we call it a wrap.
Ebisembayo byange. Since today we've been talking about Miss Tourism Uganda pageant. I'm also a product of Miss Tourism Uganda pageant, and one thing I want to tell everyone, I don't regret, because that's one of the reasons I'm sitting here.
Sure.
I mean, this, okay, when she said when you go there, your life has completely changed.
You're beautiful, eh?
Yes.
Like, I also program to your family members.
It was my teacher in P6. Yali musajja yankuba kiboko nga ngamba bulungi si bwegenda okuyisaawo olina oyiyita so as I was saying it's okay, fine, it provides a platform, but to that person who is ready for it, you're not going to go there and do what you want and you don't pay attention to the master classes that are going to give you and expect to come out as a whole product, as someone who has been paying attention. Also, show up. They'll call you for an opportunity and you'll not show up, and then you complain, maybe Miss Tourism Uganda didn't give me anything. But we are witnesses that Miss Tourism Uganda has helped girls. I mean, I'm sitting here as a host on BTM TV because of Miss Tourism Uganda. So let girls out there come for this, ready to take up spaces and engage in different activities. Also, I want to thank our viewers for giving us their 1 full hour to watch us every Sunday at 7 p.m. We are grateful and don't give up. To our sponsors, we love you so much, and thank you so much, everyone.
All right. So you've heard it from the lady in pink, but of course before we call it wrap, I just want to remind our dear viewers, I mean besides the double-decker experience, we also have what we call a Wafe cultural village that will be happening on 28th July 2024, courtesy of Travel with Winter, basically. And of course, Zakia, before I let you go, about some of the few things that happen in Ewafe cultural village.
I have so much to talk about Ewafe.
Nayo gana bayo kuluno wakati the classes are hot to attend. Just kokonyo.
Wanyuma muchala Aisha byakolayo bana ebiwanvu.
Aisha musiramu.
Ojja musanga akugambye.
Tugenda kwenu
njagenda ebyali biwooma tosobola genda n'obutaddayo.
The classes are hot to attend.
Sengani kujja classes. Ofukirewo husband material.
So what are some of the things that people should expect that tugenze mu Ewafe cultural village?
I tasted Luombo for my very first time. It was so exciting.
How many times have you tasted Luombo?
No, that was my first time tasting Luombo.
Which year?
Last week. I went there last week.
Last week?
Yes.
So you had not tasted Luombo?
I had not. I had not tasted.
Tewazifumba kasese?
No, ekigezi tuli ate gundi. Bayita batya mu Luganda. No.
Bino biba biseerera nga
what is pumpkin in Luganda? Ensujju.
Mufuma nsujju.
Ensujju, lumonde. Kambyogere mu lulimi lwaffe mu Luganda biganye. Empenjere, ebitakuri.
So, okay, what should people expect when they go through? Just in a minute.
Trust me, in Luombo, Kojan Senga classes, I left like a wife material already. Team building, activities, medicinal plants, it was a good class.
So your wife material, by the time you left there, already certified. Abasajja amuli tetukizaako ekyo mukono. So Ewafe happening on 28th July 2024. Fees are 120, but you can book a slot at only 30k to secure your seat. Nga tuvimba otujoga nga tugenda Ewafe. That's the 28th, okay? Come next weekend. So actually, so
28th July ngagamba next month.
Next weekend tugenda. So olabye rero, you can reach out to the numbers on the poster obano jano kubitye mwenyini oja kwosofuna ticket yo. So that's how was, you know, the whole show. I tried to navigating Miss Tourism Uganda basically. And if all goes well, tusobola okuddamu ne tufunako Queen Zakia nayongera tunyonyolako. Maybe next time we shall be navigating your style and fashion, our career mpola mpola, because we not only talk about tourism, but of course we happen to tell people, we host people to to influence other genders in career choosing something of a kind. So that was it for today. Big shout out to a man like Winter who makes sure everything happens the way you see it. Not forgetting we were live and direct from Kafatu. They have all types of meal, I mean all drinks, and of course it's a cool chill place. Wali mukibuga mwagala kuumulamuko so kwitako no Kafatu tu waliwo omukyala ow'amaaso gwe bayita Lilian, waliwo Daphne, Queen's Lady, Vibes Lady right there. Well, Uncle Charlie, who makes sure you're safe when you're in the place, and of course so many other people that make you feel comfortable anytime you come at Cafe at 2. It's located on second floor, Thoban Center, Kampala Road. But I remain yours truly, Guts, who was in for Leona. Till next Sunday, same place, same station, different people, and of course different clothes. Peace and out.